So I have decided I'm trying to wash this out. It's slowly working. I don't really like the green, but I want my hair shorter than this. It's still touching my shoulders, which I don't really like. I'd like it more this front piece length. And also my fringe. So for a fringe, I like to section, like I have a big triangle, like that. So because I like my fringe straight, I cut it in a straight line. Whoop, in a straight line. If you like your hair curved, whoop, then you should cut it in a curved line. If you like it triangle, I would probably cut it like this and like this. But anyways, I want my fringe above my brows, straight across. I recommend when cutting your fringe not to hold it down, because then it'll be shorter than you want, but just to let it sit naturally. And I just have a bin here catching the hair. Then take another section. I do my hair in about 3 sections. The sections should be thin enough that you can see your guide underneath the hair, the other part of your fringe that you just cut. Oh yes, I'm cutting it slightly damp. Once you think it's kind of okay, it's obviously got a bit of edges and stuff, I'll hair dry my hair to see its real length. So now that that is dry, you should probably see if there's any new pieces that want to come into your fringe. We'll cut those too, just in case they do fall forward. Like this. Still not quite as short as I want. So I'm just going to slowly dust the ends by chopping a tiny bit off. It's best to cut your fringe in tiny little chops rather than a big chop, which is going to pull the hair in certain directions and make it uneven. Lots of tiny little chops is going to kind of make it more accurate. I'm kind of using my eyebrows as guides, even though they're not perfectly even, the brows. Cool. I will come back and check it after my hair is completely dried in case more bits change direction. And as for the rest of my hair, I want it kind of this length. So I'm going to pull these bits forward because they're already the length I want. This side's a bit shorter, but I bleached it more. And then from there, I'm gonna comb my hair kind of backwards, like bit flat. Okay, I'll show you from the back. So once it's all smooth, you're gonna gather it all about the center of the nape, right at the back of your head. And you want to cut it. Use a mirror. If you've got a mirror to see the back of your head, use a mirror. Don't chomp down till you know your fingers aren't in the way. And I've officially chopped my hair off. Yay! When you pull your hair backwards, the shortest part is going to be at the back and the longest part is going to be at the front. When you pull your hair forward, like I've seen a lot of people on YouTube pulling their hair forward, that means that it's going to go shorter at the front and longer at the back. So you're going to get that V shape. Yeah. That V shape only really works if you're leaving your hair decently long. But if you're cutting your hair quite short, you really want it shorter at the back. And like me, my hair's just really fried and I want healthy hair. So right now it feels pretty amazing. So if you're going to grow it out, if you're going to cut it and then grow it out like I am, I would recommend cutting it shorter at the back, because the back kind of seems to appear to grow out faster. It's just because all the strands are growing at the same length, right? But the hair is starting from a shorter part. So it's going to grow longer quicker, if that makes sense. Whereas the hair is growing from here to here. This hair has like this much of a head start. So I'm going to dry my hair and check it out. Okay. I'm going to pluck my ridiculous brows, do some makeup, and then I will style my hair. But I really like it. This bit's a little bit shorter because, well, the side in general is just a little bit shorter where some breakage was. But it definitely blends in a lot better having a shorter haircut. To be honest, I almost always like my hair styled with my fringe and then my hair pulled behind my ears anyway. So I've just done my makeup. Oh, look, more pieces. And voila, we have the end result. So it's not perfect, but I will fix it up as I go. And that is how you give yourself a goth makeover.